bus stop. Amina clutches a worn suitcase, her heart pounding with anticipation and trepidation. A sputtering bus arrives, its presence a stark symbol of departure and new beginnings. Villagers wave goodbye, their faces etched with a poignant mix of sadness and hopeful farewell. Her mother's face is a canvas of worry and hope, a silent prayer for her daughter's future. The bus doors open, a gateway to an unknown destiny. As Amina prepares to step into her future, the bus rumbles down a dusty road, a symphony of creaks and groans accompanying Amina's journey. Amina gazes out the window, the landscape blurring into streaks of green and brown, a world rushing past her. Her expression is distant, lost in thought as the sun casts long shadows across her face. Narration. Flashback. Amina scoffing at her mother's words about the suitcase containing everything you need. The memory hangs heavy in the air, a stark contrast to the vibrant world outside the bus window. Amina's grip tightens, a silent acknowledgement of the weight her mother's words carry. A bus grinds to a halt at the city station, its brakes hissing. Amina steps into the overwhelming sunlight, blinking against the sudden brightness. The station explodes with noise, a chaotic symphony of city life. Towering skyscrapers cast long shadows, dwarfing Amina as she takes in the scene. Amina navigates the bustling city street, her worn suitcase a heavy anchor against the tide of hurried footsteps. Towering buildings cast long shadows, creating a concrete maze that seems to swallow her whole. She clutches her suitcase, her knuckles white against the worn leather. Searching the street numbers, her eyes dart from one building to the next, a flicker of uncertainty. Amina's determined gaze betrays a hint of vulnerability as she seeks her new beginning. Amina stands behind the counter, a fortress against the cafe's chaotic storm of activity. The air vibrates with the rich aroma of coffee, a sensory overload mingling with the endless chatter. Orders flood in, each a wave crashing against her, adding to the mounting pressure. Her brow furrows in concentration, struggling to decipher voices through the noise. Amina, shoulders slumped with fatigue, wipes the last table, her movements slow and weary. The cafe stands empty, chairs piled high, lights dimmed low, casting long shadows across the deserted space. Her face is etched with exhaustion, a silent testament to a long, demanding day. Muffled city sounds, distant car horns and faint sirens penetrate the large windows, a stark contrast to the quiet within. The cloth moves in tired circles, mirroring the repetitive nature of her work. A palpable sense of solitude fills the cafe, amplifying Amina's weariness as night deepens. In her sparsely furnished room, Amina sits alone, the silence amplifying her solitude. She meticulously counts her earnings, each bill a testament to her sacrifice. With furrowed brow, she separates the money into neat piles, a lifeline for home. Each bill is smoothed with care, a tangible expression of love and responsibility. She prepares to send the money home, a silent promise of support and unwavering devotion. Amina lies awake in the darkness, eyes wide, lost in thought. City lights paint the room in shadows, highlighting her solitude. Distant sounds of the city amplify her sense of isolation. Tossing and turning, she seeks solace from the restless night. Her eyes remain fixed on the ceiling, wide awake. Amina struggles, her face etched with effort as she lifts a heavy suitcase onto the worn bed. Her muscles strain, each movement deliberate as she maneuvers the bulky luggage. The metallic click of the suitcase unlatching echoes in the otherwise quiet room. A wave of familiar scents rises, dried herbs and wood smoke, a comforting embrace. The suitcase, a vessel of memories, hints at journeys taken and paths yet to explore. Amina pauses, inhaling deeply, preparing herself for what lies within the weathered case. Dim light casts long shadows across Amina's apartment, the silence broken only by the rustle of fabric. She unfolds the hand-me-down sweater, its soft wool whispering stories of generations past. A hidden treasure. A small, sealed envelope rests beneath the sweater's comforting folds. Elegant cursive spells out her name, a forgotten message finding its way home. Amina's breath hitches as she stares at the envelope, her heart pounding with anticipation and dread. In the soft glow of a desk lamp, Amina sits poised, a delicate envelope resting before her, its script hinting at untold stories. Her fingers, gentle as a whisper, trace the contours of the paper, her touch reverent, as if awakening a sleeping memory. The letter unfolds, revealing secrets etched in ink, each word a breadcrumb on a path yet to be traveled. Amina's eyes dance across the lines, absorbing the silent symphony of her mother's heartfelt words. If you ever feel lost, remember, the sky that watches over you is the same sky that watches over us. Under harsh, fluorescent light, Amina sits at a cluttered table, shadows etching lines of sorrow on her face. Her fingers trace the faded photograph, a fragile connection to a past love, a silent story etched in every line. Flashback. A voice whispers, pulling her deeper into memory. Tears blur her vision as she recalls her mother's face, worry lines softened by unwavering love. A memory washes over her, a bittersweet echo of a bond that time could never truly erase. Inside the quiet apartment room, Amina approaches the window, her silhouette outlined by the dim interior light. With a gentle push, she opens the window, inviting the night into her space. The cool night air rushes in, a refreshing contrast to the stuffy room. Amina closes her eyes, deeply inhaling the crisp, cool air, a moment of serene escape. A sliver of moon hangs in the inky blackness. The moon casts a watchful eye over the sprawling cityscape below. Neon signs blaze, painting the night with vibrant colors. The city pulses with life beneath the silent, observing moon. Amina stands silhouetted against the window, lost in contemplation as the city sprawls beneath a starless sky. City lights twinkle like distant promises, each spark a beacon in the overwhelming darkness. A fragile hope blossoms within her, a tender bloom pushing through the hardened earth of despair. The weight on her chest begins to lift, replaced by a lightness she had almost forgotten. Sunlight bathes the city street as Amina walks with a newfound lightness, her steps echoing with optimism. A subtle smile graces her lips, hinting at a renewed sense of purpose and quiet determination. Each stride carries her closer to the cafe, a beacon of warmth against the urban backdrop. The city awakens around her, yet Amina remains centered, her focus unwavering. Challenges await, but she faces them head-on, her spirit unyielding and bright. Amina's quiet strength transforms the ordinary street into a path of endless possibilities.